Hey everyone, it's Mark Hachman with PC World, and today we're looking at Minecraft Dungeons, the next game sort of in the Minecraft franchise from Microsoft and Mojang. I'm joined today by my sons, Aidan and Luke. You guys say hi?
Hello.
Hello.
Both of them are Minecraft fans, and they've actually been playing Minecraft Dungeons off and on this weekend in advance of the game's launch. We'll probably be publishing this video on or about the time that it actually hits, which is May 26th, if I remember correctly. So we're going to show you a little bit about the game and talk a little bit about what works and what doesn't. So both Aidan and Luke are playing, and I'm just sitting here talking about the game. Go ahead, guys. So when you start the game, you start in the hub area, which is called the camp. And it looks like there's a couple of things for you guys to practice on. Why don't you guys walk over to the main area over there where the map is. So I think over time, as you level up, this hub actually adds areas. Is that right?
I think I can't remember. I think so. Yes.
Yeah. So we started off with a black. Hey, slow down a little bit. Slow down. We started off with the blacksmith area. Here, go back to the hub area for a second, would you? Thanks. So we started off with the blacksmith, and then the wandering trader was added. But if you want to choose a level, you go to the mission select level. So go ahead and go there.
You can do this, and you can buy a piece of gear.
Okay.
It's actually weird.
It's random. Oh, you can also get battle stuff if you trade.
You can get artifacts.
Wait, I already have that.
Yeah, here.
Dude, I already have that. Wow. They should make a dropping system so you can give.
That is something that should be added because sometimes the loot sorting out, some people get really good stuff and some people don't, and it would be better if you could drop
extra
trade to people.
So what you're saying is you can't trade from player to player?
No.
Okay.
That would be a good feature to add.
Right, it would be a good feature to add. Okay, so why don't we start off and grab a level and start off with. So there's a number of different levels.
No, not Cacti Camp. We already did that.
Oh, let's just show them pumpkin pastures.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty basic.
Alright, so you have an option to go ahead and choose default difficulties.
Let's see default free.
Okay, so that kind of depends on what you want to choose and what your default power is. It sort of gives you rankings of what the power is. And you can go ahead and turn that up and make it a little more difficult, or you can turn it down and make it easier.
Yeah.
Now, the game actually has sort of a story mode attached to it, and I think we'll see a little bit of introduction here. Is that right? Yep, here we go.
Villager raids have roasted this once lush land to ruin. Only one village remains unspoiled in this corner of the world. Make haste, hero. You must warn the villagers there of the battle to come. You are their only hope.
So the premise of the game is a little bit, takes a little bit from Lord of the Rings. We have an illager, sort of an evil villager, who has found the so-called orb.
It's basically just a cube because it's Minecraft and everything has to be blocky.
That's right.
No, it's an orb.
And he's corrupted by it, and he becomes, what, the arch-illager, is that right?
Arch-illager.
Yeah, the arch-illager.
Yes.
So, when you enter the... Okay, so I think both of you guys, so first of all, this is both for the Xbox as well as the PC, so I think some other platforms as well. What we're seeing right now is that the Xbox and the PC are not directly connected, so both Aidan and Luke actually have characters that are a little bit farther along, I think, on the Xbox. Is that right?
Yeah.
On this, we're farther along.
Oh, this we're farther along?
Well,
Okay.
actually, I have a better.
Well, in terms of the map, we're farther along. Oh, there's also a glitch in this. See that guy? He's stuck under the ground there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes, we've seen that multiple times.
Yep. He's just as far as I know, there's no way to get him. I think that glitch will be fixed though, as this game is actually not even released yet. I'm not sure. It's supposed to be released on May 26th. However, it's already able to play.
Right.
So
what we're seeing here is one of you guys has TNT, which is which is sort of perched on top of them. And you can just throw that, and it acts like a bomb. So each character you have the option of a melee weapon, which can be a sword or an axe or a pickaxe. They all sort of have the same function, although with different special attacks.
And get out of the way.
Yep. And then you see the TNT. Those are fun. And then you have an arrow, which are not infinite, although you can get enchantments that allow you to get more long infinite arrows.
More.
And then you have things like the TNT, which is essentially a big bomb that blows up everything.
Yeah.
Now, at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a couple of different things. So, these enchantments that we're talking about are right now represented by the X, Y, and B buttons.
Those are actually artifacts.
Sorry, artifacts, you're right.
Like I have my beacon.
Yes, that's right. And they all have cooldown timers attached to them. So, right now, the little bone with meat on it is the wolf, which is a little pet you can get, which helps out in attacks for you. The Y right now is essentially a firework arrow, which is essentially an arrow that has a grenade attached to it, I guess. And then you have the fishing rod, which is a little bit odd. It doesn't really do a whole lot.
You can bring mobs towards you.
Right, you can bring mobs towards you and it stuns them. You also have, what's handy is you have, at least for this particular point in time, you have a healing potion, which pretty much regenerates everything. And that goes ahead, and actually you used it, so that recharges itself too, so you don't actually have to find new healing potions.
Forgiving.
Yeah, it is. It's very forgiving. The single-player game, if you die, it brings you back to the same level.
Have a certain amount of lives.
Right. Now in this, right, you have a certain amount of lives. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah,
If someone falls, they can. Someone dies, they can be revived by the other player. But within 30 seconds of them not being revived, phantoms will start to come and attack the player left.
Right.
So it's like, come on, revive. It'd be nice. Might want to use a healing potion, Luke.
And every time you kill somebody, you get generally either sometimes you get emeralds, which can be exchanged for different things.
Sometimes
You
they
can
don't
also
drop
get
anything.
weapons.
Sometimes they don't drop anything.
And potions.
Sometimes they drop consumables, arrows, etc.
Potions, what? Yeah.
Emeralds. But they always drop
Food.
XP, and at the bottom of your screen there, you can level up and get enchantment points to enchant your armor.
That's right. Every time you level up, you get one enchantment point. Is that right?
Yes.
Right.
I think we're at a safe place here, so I'm just going to show. So this is the inventory. You can look around. You can equip your melee weapon. Here.
Why don't you equip your vocal armor?
There. You got your armor. You got your ranged attack. You've got your artifacts here. Actually, what's...
Yeah, go slowly so people can take a look at these things.
So this is actually a new artifact I've got. So I'm going to equip that instead of the fishing rod.
Fishing rod's basically useless.
If I use it...
Oh, that's interesting. So it's like healing. It's a healing potion, but it can heal other people as well.
You would be healed... Okay, actually, well, we don't have any damage taken, but...
That's just how
If it was there, we would be healed about 64, so a decent amount of our health would be healed.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a huge cooldown either.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, again, pretty forgiving. Although you can get mobbed pretty quick depending on the different things.
Yeah, which is why it's important to use like your artifacts, your range, all your tools pretty much to your advantage and like strategically. Yeah, see like that.
That's my beacon,
Yes.
which is overpowered.
Essentially like a laser, huh?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it's
collect
very
their
overpowered.
souls to use it, which is a little dark, but
Now, what are the souls? I haven't seen that before.
So,
their monster souls will drag to you, and drag into him, and then he'll collect them in his beacon, and then blast it forward in
Oh, okay.
a huge attack. Yeah.
All right.
Now, one thing about this, you cannot jump. Oh, arrows! I need that.
No, but you can fall down and it's pretty forgiving, right? Or is it still fall damage?
okay,
There's still some fall
so
damage.
Is
wait, in pause. I want to show the souls that are floating to me.
Well, you can't pause. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
You
that
can't
is
do.
another thing. You cannot pause. If you open your inventory and you're being attacked,
See that
you're
little
gonna die.
thing? That's a soul that was floating
Might you help
towards
me here? I'm about to
Right.
die.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's the one thing that there's a couple of things that are, I don't know if they're disadvantaged or not, but there's certainly quirks of the game. One of these things, of course, is you can't necessarily, we haven't been found any way to exchange any inventory items with one another. Although we're both using, here you'll notice we're both simply using one Xbox Live account and a sort of a local copy of that. The other thing is that, yes, you can't pause this game from what we can see. Now, that includes both, basically doing things like managing inventory as well as things like configuring the resolution and the display of the game. So it's it's a little bit surprising the first time you go in and start tweaking your controller options and then you get attacked by some sort of wandering zombie who just ended up finding you.
You can also charge up your bow shots.
Does that actually make a significant amount of damage? Yeah, I've noticed you can charge it up. Does it really?
It makes it significantly more powerful.
Oh, I understand. Okay.
So, you can see the creepers can explode.
Yeah,
Right, that's right. You have the.
Heal.
I can.
Yeah, you have the
Get in the
tradition.
healing circle. Get in the healing circle. Alright. Oh, I should not have grabbed that apple. You needed it more, but... Wow.
Yeah, you have the traditional Minecraft enemies here. You have the spiders, the zombies, the creepers.
Some special guys
Right. Yes.
that come on later on.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And for instance, in the desert temple level, they have.
Oh yeah, this guy isn't in Minecraft. This is
that seems to be like a heavy sort of villager.
Yeah, so they have villagers in this that aren't in Minecraft. So
Okay.
supplies.
Let me grab those arrows. Thank you.
Yeah, so you can get supplies.
And then grab the rest of that bread.
Now, one of the things we've also noticed is that items seem to be reserved for a particular player.
So,
Yes.
yeah. If
However,
you're playing-
it is not always equal. It just does it randomly. So sometimes people get really overpowered stuff,
Right.
and then others get.
Can you show the inventory just one more thing?
Yes.
Let's just a little. So down at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice that there's. Can you highlight one of the items here? Oh, there we go. That's fine. So we have this rapid crossbow here. And you notice at the bottom of the screen there's enchantments. And those enchantments, when you pick up an item, are actually random. So you can choose one of those, and then you can sort of power it up through successive enhancements.
Wait, Aidan got that rapid crossbow from playing on Xbox.
Yes, but I also got that.
He also got it here, I
from-
believe,
so,
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
So you get to choose one enchantment, and then when you've chosen one enchantment, you're kind of stuck with it. And then you can power it up through successive, using those sort of purpley spiral enchantment things that you get from leveling up at the top of the screen. Then you can also salvage something, which basically breaks it down into materials. Another nice thing about this is the fact that if you see it, you can use it. You don't have to have it. Gear isn't associated with your level. So if you have a super overpowered sword, you can go ahead and use it.
So now I've just upgraded the power again on my. I've upgraded power to its max level on my heavy crossbow. So now it is very overpowered. However, it does not have much ammo. Okay, so this is an ambush where the arc villager pops out and spawns a way.
Yeah, that's the old Chillager. That's the old Chillager.
Oh, that's right. Alright. Is there any bosses that we'll see?
Bosses
Ladle.
do come later.
Yeah, Ladle.
Oh, okay.
Like these stone iron golem things,
Oh,
which
right.
have like 3 eyes and horns.
Yes, I think that might be in the redstone mines level. We haven't actually completed redstone mine.
Right.
We
Yeah.
had to stop or something.
That was easy.
Yeah. That's the other thing, too. There really isn't a save point here. So,
Oh, I remember this.
if for some reason you get called to dinner, as occasionally happens at our house, you either have to finish the level or you have to restart it. I'm not entirely certain. We think if you go back to the camp,
keep your gear and
go to the camp, you
your
keep your gear.
emeralds.
Okay.
But, say, for instance, if it glitches out, like, for instance, today, we were in the level Creepy Crypt at the end of it, and then it froze and kicked us out of the game, and there was no save point, so we did not save our progress in the level. However, we did keep our gear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need that arrow.
Oh, actually, yeah, you need arrows more than me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I have a lot of arrows.
Have your firework arrow equipped also.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So as you go through the level,
So
you see
this is
go
the
ahead.
firework arrow.
Oh, there is a boss. Now where's the
Oh,
boss?
it's in a vocal. That they're very powerful. So
Uh-oh, one of you guys just died.
yeah. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Yeah, die! God, can you die? Oh god, oh I'm gonna die.
It takes a little bit of time to revive each one, and then I think you've got a total.
Well, I'll have.
and if you don't,
There we go.
then this
We
happens.
have another chance. We have
Yes,
2
now
more
we have-
chances.
again,
That's
very
right.
forgiving.
We have 2 more chances, and then after that and after
I
those
will
2 other
choose
chances,
die.
then we get something that says last chance.
Right.
And then if we fail that
He's
chance,
really running away. Hey, come on,
if
fight.
we fail
Come
that
on,
chance,
fight. Come on.
if we fail that chance, then we have to restart the level.
Alright, see.
Use your healing potion. Actually,
Yeah.
Die.
Oh, so there's a couple. We've seen a special, sort of a unique enchanted skeleton.
That
And
is
we saw-
so there's a mob called the Enchanter, which
Enchants mobs.
which gives buffs to mobs, makes them much more powerful.
But if you
Right.
kill the
If you kill
enchanter,
the
they
Enchanter,
get
the buff will
unenchanted.
disappear.
I see.
Yeah, they get unenchanted. Kill the enchanter.
Yes. See, I just did 60. Oh, it's a pig.
Oh, it's a chest pig.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they give loot. So if they're kind of like these little, guys just roaming
Oh,
around.
I got some
you can
TNT.
grab that sickle there.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see that some of those the loot was reserved for one of the players,
Yes.
not the other.
So it has its pros and cons, because one, someone can't
There
just
you go.
take all the loot. However, sometimes the loot
sword.
is unfairly distributed.
Right.
So
We should also point out that it doesn't seem to appear to be any sort of limit to your inventory. You can just go ahead and just keep on adding stuff, which is nice because in some other games, inventory management is
There's a lot of Zelda vibes in this. Like, you've got the whenever you complete an action, right, it goes dun, 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 dun. Like, almost exactly like so, which is I like that. It's very like you smashing the thing and you get the emeralds, kind of like smash the base, you get rupees.
Yeah, and it has those chimes that sort of sound like Zelda, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I like that. That's cool. It's very again the graphics are amazing, but as they are that amazing, you need a good graphics card.
now you may also notice a green cloud when I attack somebody. That's
That is
the
what- that is the
enchantment poison cloud, which is very effective.
It is. So we're actually running this on a Surface Book 3. Again, it's available for the Xbox. And I believe some other platforms too, although I'm not entirely certain of that. I know it's just available for the Xbox One and the PC
I
platform.
was never discovered this area before.
This is actually running at, it runs fine at, oh, should we wait? Here, we'll talk about graphics in a second.
Yeah.
In a tough spot now.
I'm trying to revive him, and it's not letting me for some reason. Yeah, so I don't know why, but it would not let me revive him.
I've got to take it a little bit more carefully, it looks like.
Yeah, Luke, so don't charge in immediately.
Yeah, no,
Use bow.
no.
Use the bow.
Not quite. Leroy Jenkins doesn't always work.
Yeah, it does not. Here, go. Oh, okay, well, there's that there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, charging in, just hack and slash, kill everything, does not
Well,
always
sometimes
work.
works, but not all the time.
Again. Oh yes, with supply chests, both players can, one player opens it, and then it closes again, and the other player gets a chance to open it. So basically giving double drops, or giving an amount of drops, depending on how many players are in your party.
Interesting. Now there's little golden little indicators up there sort of give you an idea of where to go. Although it's not too hard to figure out where to go. And there's a little
Actually,
map overlay.
sometimes it is.
Oh, okay.
Not really.
Well, there's this map overlay that you can put on the screen too, which allows you to see where to go as well.
You got the strength potion.
Yes, you can get potions that drop from mobs. For instance, my strength potion that I have just received.
You might want to back up a little bit.
Boy, you want my yeah, back up, pal.
Yeah. It might be easier just to go ahead and shoot arrows at these guys as they come across the bridge.
My firework arrow, almost.
Yeah, you might end up calling out Summon the Wolf.
Firework arrow, yes.
There you go.
There we go.
That's how you do it.
I'm going to help with my power beacon.
Which is essentially a laser.
Yep. And it runs for how many, depending on how many souls you have.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So sometimes I will take a break from the power beacon to collect souls.
You can also summon a wolf. That's an. Oh my god, he has so many arrows in him. I feel kind of bad. He's making some whining sounds. Like, I don't want to get all these arrows in here.
Yeah, with the wolf, once he dies, you can revive him after
you
a
can.
short cooldown.
It's a little inhumane. Oh, okay. So this is this is a big boss fight thing.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
But
so
that
it's-
causes it to be end of the mission.
Oh, really? Well, you might want to heal yourselves up before
Yeah,
you go
might
there.
want to get ourselves nice and okay. We're ready. Okay, let's go. And we also have another life
I
left.
do
So basically, some mobs will heal, ambush.
There he is.
Eventually, an evoker will spawn once we defeat all these mobs that he summons.
The one nice thing about this game is that there's some traps, there's some environmental hazards, of course.
Well, of course, there's many nice things.
Yeah, there's some. It's not just as straightforward as it might look. But it is actually one of the things that's really great about it is that the dungeon crawler sort of motif has been sort of established over time, and this really kind of takes the version up. Sorry, that was nice. Takes a version of it and sort of optimizes or simplifies it for kids, I guess, as well as other players.
Can I? Oh, well, there.
Enchanted indicator.
Yes, so we need to kill the Enchanter, and now...
Oh,
there's the Evoker.
Now, what's the little diamonds in the small health bar stand for? Does he go through different forms?
It's basically milestones.
Oh, okay. Well, looks like
I gotta
you're
summon my
whacking.
wolf.
Yeah. The wolf is helpful. Oh, looks like
He's
you got him on the run
literally
now.
running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do this
come
every
on.
time.
Yeah, it's because they're more support mobs that...
Somebody's almost dead on the left.
Yeah, well, although we just finished it, there's no more hostile mobs. Now we
Okay.
need to escape. Now there's many chests and little vases containing emeralds laying around.
Yeah, there's secrets
map.
in here too, actually,
Yes,
but we
there
haven't
are.
seen them. Nope.
There's actually a little dungeon in this map.
Oh, is
it doesn't unlock a secret level.
Oh,
but
okay.
It just has a loot chest in it.
Right.
After you complete a level, it will give you a loot chest where you can get some pretty good stuff.
See, the loot
Sometimes
chest
it doesn't give you great stuff, sometimes it does.
Okay.
It really depends. It's usually artifacts.
Yes, and every time you finish a mission, you get a kind of
Flaming Quiver, good for me because
Oh,
I'm
what was
main
the
arrows.
Windhorn about?
It's terrible. It
Oh, is
doesn't
it
really
really?
do anything.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna.
I'm going to look at my inventory.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trade with the blacksmith.
So this is a hunting bow.
So we're not entirely certain how many missions there are. We haven't actually completed the game. I know some other streamers possibly have. There are a couple of things that we've been asked not to show in advance of the launch, although I don't think we've actually reached them yet, so it's not a big deal. There will be a couple of, there will be weekly, I shouldn't say weekly, there will be updates to the game, which will add new features. There are 2 official DLCs that will drop at some point in time. We don't know what they are, what they'll encompass. We haven't seen anything that gives an idea of daily goals to accomplish or weekly goals to accomplish or anything like the Forza Horizon games, which have a variety of tasks to accomplish,
I think
especially
a
associated
good
with
thing would
online.
be daily challenges.
Yeah, we haven't seen that yet because right now we're playing. Are we playing offline?
We're playing offline.
Okay, yeah, we're playing offline. There is offline and online options. Online, of course, allows you to play with friends. You can play up to 4 different players at once, or 4 different characters on screen, I should say. We're only playing with 2. We actually haven't figured out a way on the PC to put more than 2 characters on the screen at one time, although we're just using one Xbox Live alias, or Xbox Live gamer tag at this point, too. So that might be something we can choose. I did try, actually, it's associating both the mouse and keyboard with the 2 Xbox controllers, and it didn't seem to work, so that might be something that's a limitation in the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, why don't we X out so we can show this one.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. I have to test this out. If you would.
So what does that guy do again?
You
So
can get
there,
stuff from
we've
that
already
guy.
gotten these,
Uh-huh.
but there are these emerald chests that are around the camp. I'm not sure if they regenerate.
Oh, really?
I don't know, but I think there might be more of them that spawn as you progress in the game. See, there was one up here. They also have a house that you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as you can see, I have Fire Aspect
I didn't know
and
that.
Poison Cloud.
Oh, is that your house right there?
Yes.
So
Oh,
if
that's
you go in,
interesting. Can
you
you...
got a nice little.
Oh, look at that. I didn't know that. You guys progressed farther than I have. I didn't know about this. So can you guys put stuff in it?
No, this is
No.
just kind of a nice little touch that we have.
I
So
imagine
it doesn't really have any purpose.
you gotta be able to put stuff in it at some point, I would think, wouldn't you?
It would be a good update.
Yeah.
However, this isn't really just released. So.
Right, yeah, that's true.
As you can see, you can get stuck behind trees by some.
Yeah, you use your arrows when you shoot that.
He is on fire and with a Poison Cloud.
Now, should we cut it off here, or do you want to show a few more minutes of a different level?
I think we could show, just maybe, Creepy
Creepy,
Crypt?
yeah, I like Creepy Crypt.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, we've
Yeah.
already done Creepy. How about
Yeah,
Redstone Mines?
no, the crypt is cool because you get to see sort of different traps and things like that.
Yeah.
We don't have to play the whole. We're not gonna play the whole thing.
Yeah, just show them a little bit of the stuff. And
Yeah, just gives you a different look at a different level. Because this is sort of, if you want to talk about Minecraft dungeons, this is
a Minecraft
a
dungeon.
Minecraft dungeon. That's right.
Yeah, this is a secret mission you can unlock by finding a
Passage in Creeper Woods.
passage in the level Creeper Woods. You go into this and you are in the Creeper Crypt.
Now,
So,
was
And
there-
then immediately it starts over here.
Yeah, that's right.
when you're in the mission Creeper Woods, you can't immediately go into this. It basically, there's a scroll, and then you click it, and then you, it says unlock level. And
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you
and
find
everything's
anything.
blocked off, but then once you select Creeper Woods to actually do, or I mean Creepy Crypt to actually do, then you will unlock this.
As you can see, you can get stuck in a web.
Yeah, the spiders are pretty annoying.
Yeah.
I like something that's cool about the mobs though is that they all kind of tie in and support each other with their different aspects. So like, a spider make you stuck, and then the creeper could come in, or skeletons would shoot you while you're and there's the creepers are pretty powerful.
Right. Now, you guys can actually, there is a roll or a dodge function in this that we don't necessarily use all the time.
Like this.
Yeah, some of it gives you, I mean, you can attach powers to that, I guess, in some
and
cases.
this is a trap.
Yeah, this is a trap.
This is like a little, you choose to activate it, and then
Right.
some mobs spawn.
Alarm goes off, siren goes off.
I don't know why, but for some reason they're coming out of little portals, which that is interesting. I don't know what that's
And here we
about.
are.
Yep.
We have a loot chest. This Creepy Crypt is especially helpful because it drops a lot of, it gives you a lot of emeralds and gear. However, the gear is, only to a certain extent unless you, go with higher difficulties.
I don't think there's any limits. Like, if you want to go to a particular level, it doesn't prevent you from doing it, right? It just says it's probably a bad idea. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, what I'm saying is you could do it on higher difficulties to get better gear.
No, I understand that. I'm
So
just
if we
saying.
open the map, this is where a map feature definitely would come in handy.
Yeah.
So this is where, you know, there's a lot
You
of...
can see Mulk's little... that's strange. There's not any Mulk's where there might be chests.
Well, that's because, well, when you find a chest, then it'll show you.
Right.
There's also these little things, if we can find one, there's like these little skeletons.
Yeah, that's an exit, which I think you can go outside and then go around into another entrance, which leads you to a different part of it. These are, I mean, at least with the crypt, these are pretty complex labyrinthine, I guess was the word they were looking for. I mean, they go on for a long time.
Well, there.
There we go.
Hey, dude,
Yeah,
I'm almost
another good
dead.
feature would be to be able to rotate the camera. There's
I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead.
Yeah, here.
Oh, protect me, protect me.
Luke, I'm gonna...
Oh, yes, Aidan also has
Yeah, I
this
just-
Yeah,
feature.
I would go ahead and get rid of those. There you go.
Regenerate there. Now that should give you some for your healing potion to regenerate.
Just so don't. Okay, I need some souls. I need to what? Oh,
Yeah, come on.
I got some souls.
Hopefully we can find a bridge. That's one of the things I kind of like about this game.
Yeah, well, I can get us to a bridge if you want.
Yeah, I just want to see it.
Yeah.
Show people that.
So I think it moves this way.
Oh, there we go. That looks like
Yes.
Oh, wow.
one. Oops, someone get whomped. So,
Yes, now you can see that there was some blocks here that will fall.
yeah, these
Yeah,
are
there's
actually,
some
Step
blocks
on
here. They fall. No, my God, creeper.
Why?
Regenerate.
yeah, those blocks are actually, those aren't cosmetic. If you actually stand on one of those things and it falls out from underneath you, that's it. So,
Well, then you actually get quote unquote poofed, which teleports you to your other player. And then
Oh, you don't
lose
actually
health,
die?
You lose health.
okay,
Yes.
you lose health. Okay.
But if you're in single player mode, I think you die.
Yeah, I think you do actually. Yeah, the single player experience is a little bit different than the cooperative experience, but
Yeah,
not
they really
too
want you to
much.
play together.
Yeah, they do. I think for whatever odd reason, the map didn't move. The map overlay didn't move when I was in single player, but that might have been a glitch too. It's hard to say.
I think that would have been a glitch.
Yeah. it
Oh
seems
yes,
right.
wait. There is a good thing down here. I'm pretty sure. No, I thought it was a different thing. That's in a different place.
So I think
Nah.
this is a good place to just.
You want to just wrap it up right here? Okay. So what is your overall take on it, as opposed here? Why don't you go ahead, clear out this area, and let's talk a little bit about it before you die.
That's good. There we go.
Alright, so clear out, stop exploring for a second, 'cause let's talk about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
let's just go back.
Alright, so go back there. So what would your take be? I mean, as far as this, I mean, obviously this is not Minecraft, you're not mining anything, this particular thing, you're just simply exploring. This is more like combat craft or
It's
sword
combat,
craft.
yeah.
Yeah, so how would you compare it to, say, Minecraft?
Yeah, Luke.
It's very different than Minecraft.
Right.
There's not really that
I
many
would say it's
similarities.
pretty much, it uses the Minecraft stuff, which is cool to see, but it's completely different. It pretty much, like, take away the blocky graphics, and it would be in its entirely own game. And I like that. I mean, they're changing it up. I think that's a good addition. You know, to the whole game that's there. Because Mojang's really expanding their kind of. They did Minecraft Earth, which is still like Minecraft, but this is completely different. It's its own.
So if you had a choice of, say, playing Minecraft for an afternoon or this at this point, what would your
Minecraft
preference be?
Dungeons.
This partially because it's new.
Yeah.
Two, I really like I really like the combat and stuff in it.
Okay.
You know, I think let's be honest, in today's world, a lot of the best games are combat. You know, it's.
All right. What do you think, Luke?
If I had a choice to play Minecraft or Minecraft Dungeons, I would probably choose Minecraft Dungeons.
Okay.
It's, in my opinion, Minecraft Dungeons is way better than Minecraft.
All right, sounds good.
I still like Minecraft, but I haven't played it in 2 days because I've been playing Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft. I usually play Minecraft all the time, but since I've played Minecraft Dungeons, I really like it.
Okay.
Once you get better, you can kind of sort of start to execute little plans. Like you could say, if there's a horde of mobs over there, I could put my firework arrow, you know, fire it. It would explode,
Right.
knocking them all back, and then I could roll in and slash with my sword. Which I think when you roll and then slash, it gives you a critical damage boost.
Right. Okay.
Especially with enchantments, giving different aspects to your play. You know, different strategies.
So it sounds like you guys could talk about this for a while, but
We
we're
could.
gonna wrap this up for right
Yeah.
now. So this is Minecraft Dungeons. It's available on Xbox One and PC. It should be available for both Games with Gold and Game Pass, as well as Game Pass Ultimate. And that's essentially it. So thanks for watching, and keep it tuned to PC World's YouTube channel.